7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Do you want a good truck driving job? Do you want to drive for the best? Then drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have good benefits. We have good home time. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We match your 401k up to 4%. You can start in a 401k retirement plan after 30 days of employment. You need to drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. It's time for you to think about you and your family's future. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus? These guys did.
Of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the TruckSmart app. The TruckSmart app makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The TruckSmart app helps you get what you want when you want it. For starters, you can search TruckSmart to find which services are available at the TA, Petro, and TA Express locations that are around the corner or on your route. And you can reserve and pay for reserved parking or a shower right in the app. The app's simple and secure sign-in gives you the ability to securely link your credit card. Need a specific service for your truck or specialty fuel? Maybe you have a taste for a specific restaurant, or maybe you need a pet area or a place to work out. The TruckSmart app finds the things that make life easier while you're on the road. If you aren't already, you can become an Ultra One member right from the TruckSmart app. Quickly and easily create a loyalty account to start earning Ultra One points, Ultra credits, and more. With TruckSmart, Ultra One members can manage their account, and the app delivers real-time updates on things like point balances and your monthly gear level. TruckSmart even gives Ultra One members an up-to-date tracker of the gallons of fuel needed to reach the next gear, so they can earn more points. Need an oil change or other truck maintenance? No problem. Ultra One members can also get in the TA truck service queue right in the TruckSmart app. Get real-time traffic and weather alerts, and with TruckSmart, help is there when you need it. You can connect with Road Squad emergency breakdown service from the app in just one click. We've updated the app with a new intuitive design that will help you easily find what you're looking for. And we're always adding features to help make your time on the road stress-free. With the TruckSmart app, you can arrive at any TA, Petro, or TA Express location with confidence, knowing your time is well spent. Life on the road just got a lot easier with the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America.
And we're here. You know, I was walking around the driver's lounge, you know, it's Driver Appreciation Week, and I was talking to two of my trainers, and this just don't happen much, but it happens at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, Dan Dodgers trained you, and you trained him. Flowing well. Well, flowing well, what's going on? Tell me your name, sir.
Andrew.
Andrew, I asked you a question a while ago you didn't have. I ain't gonna call you out on TV, but you keep that with you. That's a pride thing that CDL. That's a pride thing. You are now a commercial truck driver. Very needed in this country. If trucks don't move, we don't move. But now, you train. Did you go to school?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what school did you go to?
TDI in Sanford, Florida.
TDI in Sanford, Florida. What school did you go to?
Premier Driving Academy in Theodore, Alabama.
All right, what did you go to?
Bevel State.
Bevel State. Come here, Mr. Nee. I just want to show you people what you guys do for this industry of truck driving. So I got a way of tying this in. This is Mr. D from Agape School in Montgomery. We recruit from there. We had some trainers to come from, some trainees to come from her school Thank you for coming down today. Thank you for teaching people how to drive a truck and sending them around.
Thank you for having me.
Huh? How you feeling today? Okay. You were right there by the airport. Those guys be at the airport, they don't never just, take you on the airplane. Thank you so much for you doing. I called you up here because I love the name of your school. Your school recognizes love, agape love, unconditional. That means if somebody tear off one of your doors or bend one of your pillars, you still love them, right?
All the way.
Okay, if I come through there and go to sleep, run over something, you still love me, right? All right, then that's what we wanted. That way, we're gonna take a short break, and I tell you what, let's do it. Let's have prayer and eat. Well, everybody want to eat, raise their hand. Okay, nobody wants to eat. Let us pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, Father, we come to you at this time, thanking you for this privilege to be together as brothers and sisters. We thank you for life, health, and strength, realizing that we're living in such terrible times, brothers against brothers, mothers against daughters, and fathers against sons. But we know that you can do anything but fail. Father, we couldn't come to you with this prayer without first thanking you for your darling son, Jesus, the one that you let give up his perfect life to come down here and save us, imperfect people. With that being said, we ask that all this food that is eaten here today is for the nourishment of our bodies. We pray that everything we do and say here today is pleasing in your sight. We pray that everyone that we talk to them in a way that you will be pleased with, Father, not man, but you. And most of all, Father, we pray this day that tomorrow we be better than we was this day. And all that said, everybody said, amen.
Amen.
Let's eat. Oh, I can't sing. I thought I could. I can't sing. I tried. Hey, that last note was just a little flat. I could have, if y'all would have come in there and helped me, they would have caught the flat.
A little. I broke my mic.
You still having driver appreciation, and we still walking around. Hi, Miss Liz. How you doing?
Hello, how you doing?
It's another one of our trainers, ladies and gentlemen. How you like training?
I enjoy it.
You enjoy it? How you like working for Wiley Center?
I enjoy that too.
You enjoy that? You know this guy right here?
Of course I know Dale.
Huh? You know Dale. Did Dale recruit you?
Oh, I don't think it was Dale.
You don't think it was Dale? All right. Well, you know what? I got everybody right here together. Ladies, housekeeping, y'all turn around a minute. Housekeeping, turn around a minute. Turn around a minute. I want everybody to know that. Drivers, can I have y'all attention a minute? These ladies work so hard. I'm going to make sure they all see. They work so hard to make sure everything in here is clean. The laundry room, the bathrooms, the beds, everything. These ladies do it, but the best part about what they do it from their heart, and they do it with a smile. See, I be doing a little investigating. Y'all don't know.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
But
what an exciting day it is. What a good day just to be alive. Now, I want to tell somebody something. We come up with this yesterday. I need you, and you, and everybody's help. There's the phone number down there. I'm going to give you my phone number. My email is hallstead@wsanders.com.
Thank you.
My phone number is 334.
I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to thank y'all.
Oh, boy. 372-5049. We're going to do Proverbs for the next 24 days.
We got them.
I'm going to be reading it on the radio. I want everybody to just tell me what is your favorite Proverbs scripture.
And let me tell
you why I picked Proverbs.
Three generations.
That's great. Very exciting. There's something about Proverbs. Proverbs gives an uplifting feeling. And it gives a wise direction.
Are you glad to be here today?
The scripture from the day comes from Proverbs 29 and
Tell everybody your name.
And listen to this.
Now let me tell you
The
something.
study Bible says
Before
a
you got
stupid
here,
person gives victory
I did an
to
interview
all
with your
his feelings.
students.
But the
You know what he
wise
said? He says, Xavier, get you out there, man. He says, Xavier, get you out there, man.
Wow. Next time somebody steal your parking place at Walmart,
So excited.
take a deep breath and go to the next parking place. If you got a truck like mine, I tell you what, I have to park way out anyway. I can't drive. King James Version, Proverbs 29:11. A fool utters all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it until afterwards. You don't have to say everything that you think, is what I'm saying. Very excited today. Tonight is the Tim Collins Awards, and we're going to be doing that, and we got the man that can tell us all about it. I'm excited about it. They asked little old me to come and do some interviews with the students, so that makes me happy. I love to work with young people. So we're going to be there tonight, and we're going to be talking about it. Come on, get your picture taken, do whatever you want to do. We're going to have fun. This is a positive thing, and I got to meet the grandson of Mr. Tim Collins. You never know when you get to talking to people who you'll meet and what you'll get to do. Had some interesting stories. I have to think of whether or not I can say them on air or not, but it was pretty interesting. He was a medical doctor and his grandson is a veterinarian. Everybody done figured out who I'm talking about now. So we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Let me get him.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. There's no other trucking company to work for than Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what? How long you been here, girl?
7 years.
We're what? How long we been here, Dolly?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Tim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them.
Of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the trucks.
Well, you know, when you see Mr. Miller sitting up here, 9 times out of 10 is the Tim Collins Awards, and they're going to be given out tonight at the Sportplex, and I'm excited.
I'm excited too. This is the 33rd year for this event, honoring Dr. J.O. Tip Colley. But what you're going to see if you attend is really we're honoring these students and what they've done that represents what Dr. Tip Colley was all about. And that's why it's named after him, because I think he really truly represented all the things that we honor in these kids. And what you're going to be most, I think, encouraged about. You know, we always hear the bad stuff about the kids. You know, the kids are doing this, you know, they're in trouble, they're not doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
You're going to hear tonight some kids that are doing it right. The J.O. Tip Colley honors the Christian student athlete that are active in their faith, who do well in school in the academics, who participate in sports and excel at that, who are active in the community and in their church. It is... you'll get an opportunity to really be encouraged, I think, because we will honor all of the nominees tonight at the banquet before we announce the winners. And we have 26 really, really strong nominees. I think the judging for the winners this year was probably as tough as it's ever been. These kids are, you'll be encouraged if you come and participate in tonight's event.
I tell you what I was so encouraged about last year, and you just touched on it. But it touched my heart, the young man that I was talking to, and I was just asking. I knew him from sports. That's the part I knew. But when I got to talking to him and interviewing him, this guy was a volunteer at the church, he was a guy that would go pick up people in Cam, you know, and you think, this is a big time football player, you wouldn't know it. Very active in his community, and it just made me, when I was asked about it this year, I said, oh yes, I think it's a great program, and you're right. You hear this about the kids did this, but you got to realize that's our future now. And when y'all give them an award like this, and man, you guys put on a nice show now. Y'all, it's a nice man.
I will say that the Exchange Club takes it very seriously. We want to honor the Colley family. We want to make sure that these kids are honored. That's why we're going to recognize all of them. And what you're going to see, and if you look back through the past winners, it's not always that very top student. Mm-hmm. It's not always that very top athlete, but it's usually the one that's most well-rounded and involved in all aspects of that and getting it done. But it's crazy when you look at what these kids do and the kind of schedule that they keep and still excel. I mean, we've got kids that even own their own businesses now that you're going to hear about tonight. They're not just doing that. They've already got the entrepreneurial spirit. They're working their own businesses and developing that. But the toughest thing is to try to decide on a single winner. But
it's just one.
We honor the male and female winner. And they get a $1,500 cash scholarship. Mm-hmm. We will honor the male and female runner-up, which will get a $500 scholarship. And because we've had some additional donations this year, we're going to be able to do a third place, and they will receive $250 each. And if the winner happens to go to Troy University, we've partnered with Troy University. They will match that scholarship if they attend Troy University. So,
stay at home.
So they've been certainly an active partner. You guys have been a partner. The community has really bought into it. We'll go through all of the partners that we have. We've had a lot of businesses, a lot of organizations who I think understand the value of it, and they've been able to contribute to that. And we think we're going to have an opportunity to even expand this, maybe increase those cash scholarships if the support keeps up. But yeah, we really do try to have a good banquet, try to have a good guest speaker. Our guest speaker tonight is Chris Stewart, who was just recently named as the play-by-play voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide for football. He's been broadcasting sports for them for a while, but Chris has got a really good personal story to tell, some things that he had to overcome in his life and kind of put things in perspective. So I think he'll have a good message for the kids and anybody that's there to hear it. So Yanni with Pig Cafe will be catering, so you know the meal will be good.
The food's going to be good.
The food's going to be good. And you guys are going to be there to be able to get each candidate individually and be able to speak with them briefly, because we highlight each one. Each one's going to be brought forward. They're going to get recognized for their accomplishments, and then we will name the winner and give those winner prizes away. But you will be impressed from top to bottom.
I'm going to tell you, last year, I was so excited. It was just, I'm not good at names. I'm not even going to try to say it, but she'll know who I'm talking about. Her grandmother works out there at Sanders Leg Company with us. I interviewed her for something she had won at the school. I interviewed her at the Calamans for a scholarship. And I interviewed her at the Tim Collins. And all this happened within the week. And I told her when she came up there, and I said, you got it. Many times I done interviewed you this month, you got, and she actually won. I'm gonna tell you, you guys, the Tim Collins Awards, the Calamans Association down there, it makes me proud to be a part of Pike County. I can go to a school. I got a visiting school here today. I can go to a school and I can say, I come from a town. We do this positive stuff. We give scholarships. We've been doing this for years.
Exactly.
We're not only just into this, and those kids, you think about what y'all are teaching them, the structure of the churches and the community and helping. That's just going to carry on into their adult life. Like you say, some of them have already started businesses, but they will know, and I'm going to break it on down, know how to act.
Yeah.
I'm just going to break it on down. They will know how to act when they get in public, and they'll represent us well
I'm
glad to be a part of it.
They represent us well. They represent their families well and what they've taught them and how good it is to live in this community. And, you know, this is an award that you have to be nominated for. This is not something that you just apply for. You have to be nominated, so your actions are already evident in a teacher, a coach, an administrator. That's who's going to make the nominations. They make sure that those that have already excelled in all of these areas are the ones that get nominated. So it's not something that just everybody can come up and apply for.
So it's a privilege
you have to be nominated.
Just to have your name, just to be nominated and be a part of it.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because I say this and sometimes it sounds like, okay, well, he's just saying what he needs to say. But you'll go away truly going, hey, it is just an honor to be nominated. If you're nominated and you're one of these 26 candidates tonight, you've already done a lot of really good things. You've already set the example for the other students. You've already put yourself in a position to be a leader. I mean, you're right. These we call them kids. They seem much more advanced than kids. It's hard to call them kids anymore. But they've already demonstrated that leadership ability that's going to serve this community well 10, 20, 30 years from now, when the current leaders have moved on. Somebody's got to take their place. We've had great leadership ever since I've been here. I've been here since '75 when I came to school here. And I've seen the leadership in the city and the county throughout. I've seen all the organizations, the churches. It's a strong community. I'm privileged to have raised my 2 children here and seeing my grandchildren grow up in this community as well. Somebody's got to take that place. Somebody's got to keep that going. And you'll be encouraged to think, okay, these kids, we're in good hands.
We're in good hands.
We're in good hands.
You know, we talk about that, and I have to think about last year. I keep going back last year. It was my first year doing it, and I was so excited. But I was talking to Mr. Parker from the bank, and he was standing in the line, and he was telling me they had the previous winner, and they had named all the things he had did. And this guy, Mr. Parker, he told me, he said, man, you ought to seen what he was up against. Exactly. He said, we met for hours. He said, it was just hard.
Yeah.
He said, you know, at the end of the day, we did vote him. He said, but it was, you know, they are so neck to neck. It puts a strain on it. I could just tell the way he was talking. It was a strain on it. And
had it gone the other way, they would have been just as worthy. It comes down. You do have to make a distinguishing difference there at the end. And a lot of times it'll come down to the reference letters that they give. They're all required to give a reference, at least 2 reference letters, and one of them has to be from their church or one of their leaders in the church, just to. And we do make sure we verify. They turn in their transcripts. We get all of the information. We don't take it lightly. The committee that we have, Mr. Parker's part of it. They take it very seriously, and they'll make those decisions based on what they see on the accomplishments. It has nothing to do with who that individual is. But that's taken out of it, and they look strictly at what they've done. And it's difficult. I mean, very often the one that would have finished 3rd or 4th could just as easily have been the winner.
That's
why we try to make sure that they all feel honored to just be nominated, because, listen, truly, it is an honor.
I will make sure tonight that I stress that how good it is, a privilege to talk to each one of them, knowing what it took for them to be nominated.
Well, when you hear our MC, which will be Barry McKnight, when Barry reads off the accomplishments of all of these kids, you're going to be sitting there going, because that's not all of them. If we listed all of them, we'd be there till midnight. So we're hitting basically the highlights of all of the things that they've done, and you think, how in the world do you determine a winner? And it's not easy. But if you look at the list of the previous 33 winners, you'll think, okay, all of them, you'll see there have been significant citizens. And this has been going on long enough that we've had a couple where, like last year, Casey Bradford won it. Well, his mother, Melissa Thompson at the time, was one of our very first winners. So there's a legacy there. So you can see that she's passed on those same things that made her distinctive to her children, and you see some of
and
that.
I knew his grandfather, Bill Thompson. I know his grandfather.
So,
Isn't it good to be from Pike County and everybody just knows everybody?
It is. It is. My daughter thought it was a curse when I was bringing her up because I knew everybody, but she appreciates it now, I think.
Yeah. If you caught on cranky, you walk outside the store, you caught on cranky, somebody going to pull up, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't worry about stuff like that. You go to a restaurant and you go, oh, man, I love one. Well, hey, Hoss, I got you. Hey,
Exactly.
It's just proud to be. I'm proud to be.
And we appreciate what you guys do to help promote it and to come out and help us to really give another layer of honoring these kids. It means a lot to them.
And while you're on that comment, I'm going to say this to you, and I tell everybody this. Good things in this community helps me to go to a school and I can say, hey, you ever heard of the Tim Collins Award? We're Wiley Sanders Truck Line, but we be there for that. Have you ever heard about the Calumet Association Getaway Scholarships? We're there for that. You know about the book bags? We're there for that. We collect book bags every year. That's one of my projects. Christmas time, we get the winners of the Calla Lady and the Calla Men to do our Christmas. And when people see that you're like that, they want to say, okay. Because if a man is married and he's got 2 young kids, it's very important to him where he stays and where he raises his children.
Absolutely.
He can get a good job in a good place. And so it takes all of this to make us who we are. It takes this community.
It does, and that gives me an opportunity to make a plug for the organization that puts this on, Troy Exchange Club, which I've been a member of since 1988. Most people recognize us as the people that sell the Vidalia onions. We're out selling the Vidalia onions. That's our fundraiser every year. But the Troy Exchange Club, we're very proud of what we do, and youth is a big part of that. We put this on every year, the Tip Colley Award. We do the ACE Awards, which recognizes people who have overcome a lot of difficulties and still been able to graduate. We recognize the police department, the fire department, and all the things. The national project for the Exchange Club is the prevention of child abuse. So you'll see us involved in projects that try to eliminate that horrific thing that goes on in our community. So very proud of the Exchange Club and what they do, and our members are very strongly support the Tip Colley Award.
They believe in what they're doing.
And it takes the whole group to be able to pull it off. But we do try to make it a really good event, and I think if you've never been, this would be a great opportunity for you to come. Yeah.
And you want me there at 6:15, Steve?
I want you there a little early. Let's get there at 6.
Let's get there at 6. See, if I'd have been late, it'd have been Steve's fault.
Yeah, the kids will be there ready to talk to you at 6 o'clock.
Well, I'll be there. I'll be there about 5:30. And me and Ava, whoever's coming, and get set up, and just let them know. Just come on.
We'll get ready. We'll get them lined up. I've touched base with each one of them individually. There, we expect a
I probably know all of them from
100% participation tonight, and. Again, thank y'all for doing that. That'll mean a lot to them to be able to get on TV and just be recognized for their accomplishments. Because it's trust me, if you come, you'll go away blessed.
We know. We've been there, and we're coming back. And it was good to have you. It's always good to have you. Don't be such a stranger. You can come over once a year.
We'll drop in on you.
Hey, I tell you what you do. The next time you come, when you start your Vidalia onion sale, we're going to have a truck talk with onions.
There you go. We're
going to sell onions on truck talk. I'm going to buy the first box. Steve's going to buy the first 2 boxes.
We will take you up on that. And know that your money goes to a really, really good cause. You might go buy onions a little cheaper. I'm not sure now if you would or not.
Yeah. But, it's not about the price.
But it's not about that. It's about supporting because every dollar of that goes right back into the community.
Here. In this community. That's what I tell people. When I collect them bicycles, I'm not saying I won't give them somewhere else. Pike County going to be taking this. My surrounding area going to be taken care of first. Bible says charity starts at home.
We'll take you up on it. We'll get here early and promote the onions because it all happens about the same time. Our onions got here. Our onions got here last week, and Tip Colley's this week. They were within a week of each other.
Some onions. We'll have fun.
I'll take you up on that.
We'll sell some onions. All right. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive an over-the-road truck, or come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wiley Sanders truck line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders truck line. There's no other trucking company to work for than Wiley Sanders truck line. Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders truck line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Wiley Sanders truck line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders truck line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady
May, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
We're what? How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady Friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here.
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady Friendly.
Tim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady Friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them.
Of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the Truck Smart app. The Truck Smart app makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The Truck Smart app.
We're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. It's always so exciting to talk to Mr. Miller about the Tim Collins Awards. You know, you can go through these life and you can do a lot of things, but anytime you can help a young person, you've done a good job.
Yes, sir.
And that's sort of like what you do. You got people that are, my safety director, Doug Kitchen, say a man goes from sitting on a couch one day and gets up and starts a new career.
Yes, sir.
And it's places like your school. So just give us the name of your school, and I'm going to ask you some things about it, and we're going to talk about it.
All right. Well, my nonprofit is called For Vets. For Vets, we help underserved and marginalized areas in rural communities to help people get back into economic and financial growth within their areas. But our school, something kind of skilled trades, what we do is pass out certifications. We try to help fill a gap where in careers where people are retiring. Like in commercial construction and driving, I know some drivers already hit their 1,000,000 miles and they ready to go home. But we have a problem with getting some of these younger folks or people graduating from school into some of these jobs, and we're trying to be that stepping stone to get there.
And you know, you're right down my, I guess I'll say my stairs. You're right down my stairs. Steve can tell you, I say this so many times on the show. If little Johnny, I just give him a lane. If little Johnny or little Sue is sitting there and they're not working, give them the money to go to truck driving school. That can be their plan too. Yes. You know, they can go to truck driving school, get some money flowing in their pocket. We've got some intelligent drivers. I've got a driver that used to be a nurse.
Okay.
I got some drivers that used to be school teachers. Things got slow. I got some drivers used to be businessmen. Things got slow in their profession. They went to truck driving school. They kind of liked it. The money was just as good, and they got to see the world and get paid for it. I'll say this till it's time for me to go home, but I've seen some places. Unless I hit the lottery or something really good happened, I won't be able to afford to go back. I'm not ashamed of that. And it's not because of my job, it's just because of my situation with kids and the things I got going on. But I've been to some beautiful places via truck. I went to the Grand Canyon so many times, so I started passing by it. I wouldn't even stop. But the first time I got to it, man, I was so excited. I kept reading that sign, Grand Canyon, 15 miles, Grand Canyon. Because I pulled over and went up there, and I did it a couple of times. California. You know, I heard so much about California, man. I just, you know, it's nice. I got a camper, and I do intend to, when I retire, for me and my wife to just take a 3-month trip
Now, you know, people like you can't retire.
That's what everybody tells.
You know you can't retire.
We're going to take a 3-month trip. We're just going to go here and there. But, so what are the qualifications that a student would have? Just use me.
All right.
I'm sitting on the couch and I hear you on the advertising today, and I want to come join your school.
All right.
What would be the steps I would need to make?
First, I need to know what it is that you want to do. Mm-hmm. Secondly, what all that you need to do, and what you don't mind waking up to every morning. Because with some of these people that we've been getting into our courses, a lot of people don't know what it is that they want to do. Okay. They know they may not want to go to college. They don't have the right direction. So what we do, we sit you down, we talk with you, and we try to put a plan together. Because I don't believe in just saying, hey, just fill this out because it's free, come get this certification. No, I want to make sure this is something you want to wake up to every day. Because then you'll handle it differently. You'll come in with a different type of mindset. And that's what we're trying to do, change my community mindset.
Encourage truck drivers.
I got you. And see, let me tell you, I'm one of those ones when I call you, I come with numbers. I believe in numbers.
Let me see. Give me some.
Oh, okay.
Give me some.
Let me give you some of these numbers. You see this right here? Okay. I've been working on this project for a while. This is phase 2.
Phase 2.
This is phase 2. All of these right here, the applications you see, all of these are people that I have been working with since November. They got their permit. They ready to get their motor vehicle. They got their motor vehicle report. Now they just need to do their physical and their drug screening, and they're ready to start class.
With you?
Yes, sir.
They ready to
yes, sir. They ready to start.
How long
they
is
ready
your class going to be?
We're looking at going between 3 to 8 weeks. It depends on what's going on, because all of our drivers from our areas are different.
Let me say this. For Wiley Sanders Truck Line, I want them to go a little longer than 3.
Yes, if it's planning you to 3 to 8 weeks.
I'll go 6.
I got you. Well, but see, we partner with Wallace Community College. The program is a little bit different. If someone has already have their own truck, they may have already taken a test and everything.
Okay.
Yes, we're just having those that already have gotten to the second step. Go ahead and move on along. Because there's no sense in me holding you here for 6 to 8 weeks. You didn't already gave me that time.
Okay. Let me tell you what I do.
All right. And that's why I'm here. I need your guidance.
I start doing this maybe a month or so ago.
Okay.
And I'm like you. I got a list of these schools. And I'm going to pull a coattail if it. But I have a guy that's been in trucking. Oh, man. Everybody know I'm old, but I taught him how to drive. And he's retired.
You taught him how to drive and he's retired?
He's retired. He left it. He gave it up. Said, that's show you how old I am. And he comes every Wednesday.
Okay.
And his job, not to embarrass nobody, but we take them down in the field. We take a truck. And we call it, show me what you know. Show me what you can do. And if I get a student, so far I ain't, but if I get a student down there that don't know nothing, I'm going to call that school.
Yeah.
I'm going to call certain things you should know when you come out of the school. I don't pick no bones about it. I want the best students you got.
Got it.
Because I believe we're the best trucking company in the world. I want the best students you got. I want to come to your school when they're testing out. We call it testing out. Trenum, Davis, Agape, and Mid-State.
Okay.
Each recruiter, we call them. I call them my schools.
Gotcha.
And I kind of deal with them. And then Ricky's got some. He's got Ozark, some of them. And what you do with that is, that's why I introduced you to Ricky this morning. I like to go the first time. And the reason, me being a supervisor, I like to go the first time and just kind of see the layout and see what's going on. And then, I'll go if Ricky can't be there and you need somebody to come on. But we like to put out our pamphlets and let people know what we got going on. We are, and I'm going to show you why I can say this. We are the most different truck lines that any one of your students could sign up with.
And I believe that.
And I'm going to show you that.
Okay.
And I want you to use your photographic memory.
Sir, yes, sir.
Some of the stuff I got that I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to get some of it to get to your school. But I want you to, I put a presentation to a school. I present some things to them. And when a lot of them people, I used to sit there and talk about it. And this is what I caught. And I'm lively. I don't care how much I caught. Because if you keep saying, I got this. I got that. I got that. People won't know how hard that Ford diesel will pull till you show them.
Yes, sir.
You can talk about, oh, you just walk over there. And that truck won't do all that. That means you're going down the interstate. They'll believe it then. Eyes. We're visual creatures. We're visualized. So I started carrying our product in there. And I started going over this list and showing people. It made a big difference. We're going to take a short break.
All right.
We're going to come back and I'm going to show you that.
Yes, sir.
We'll take a little short break. And we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross Blue Shield 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. There's no other trucking company to work for than Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what? How long you been here, girl?
7 years.
We're what? How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Tim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the Truck Smart app. The Truck Smart app makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The Truck Smart app helps you get what you want when you want it. For starters, you can search Truck Smart to find which services are available at the TA, Petro, and TA Express locations that are around the corner or on your route. And you can reserve and pay for reserved parking or a shower right in the app. The app's simple and secure sign-in gives you the ability to securely link your credit card. Need a specific service for your truck or specialty fuel? Maybe you have a taste for a specific restaurant, or maybe you need a pet area or a place to work out. The Truck Smart app finds the things that make life easier while you're on the road. If you aren't already, you can become an Ultra One member right from the Truck Smart app. Quickly and easily create a loyalty account to start earning Ultra One points, Ultra credits, and more. With Truck Smart, Ultra One members can manage their account. And the app delivers real-time updates on things like point balances and your monthly gear level. TruckSmart even gives Ultra One members an up-to-date tracker of the gallons of fuel needed to reach the next gear, so they can earn more points. Need an oil change or other truck maintenance? No problem. Ultra One members can also get in the TA Truck Service queue right in the TruckSmart app. Get real-time traffic and weather alerts, and with TruckSmart, help is there when you need it. You can connect with Road Squad Emergency Breakdown Service from the app in just one click. We've updated the app with a new intuitive design that will help you easily find what you're looking for. And we're always adding features to help make your time on the road stress-free. With the TruckSmart app, you can arrive at any TA, Petro, or TA Express location with confidence, knowing your time is well spent. Life on the road just got a lot easier with the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross Blue Shield 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wiley Sanders truck line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders truck line. There's no other trucking company to work for than Wiley Sanders truck line. Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders truck line. $1,000 sign on both. Wiley Sanders truck line.
I understand what you're
Troy,
saying.
Alabama.
And that's what I try to hide.
Wiley Sanders truck line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what? How long you been here, girl?
7 years.
We're what? How long we been here, Dolly?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Tim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
You can see from that commercial there that we're lady friendly too.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to let you hold that.
All right.
And just look at that. And you can give your students a brief. Now, when I come over to talk to some of your students,
All right.
I'll bring everything. Today, I just have this. I got to get me another bucket here. But what we do, this is what we do. Wiley Sanders truck line. We got Sanders Lead Company, KW Plastic, KW Recycling, and Sanders Fertilizer Company.
Okay.
We take this battery and we turn it into money like you see on that sheet. So for instance, if a driver was in, and I'm going to use this place because we go there all the time. If he was in Lime Station, Pennsylvania, and he had unloaded a load, he probably would go over to Brooklyn, New York, and get a load of junk batteries. Those junk batteries would come to Troy. Take this battery, comes to Troy, we take the top off of it. Then we take the lead out of it. We make these bars, but they'll be like 45,000 pounds. We take the plastic and sell it to companies that make another case. We take the lead and sell it to companies that make this. Okay, then right here in Troy, Alabama, and I hate when I do this in Alabama, so we make a paint can.
Okay.
A plastic paint can, which the paint can has a top on it that says True Snap.
Oh, the big 5-gallon bucket.
No, one of those. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can just flip the top. You ever painted something, have paint all over the can? True Snap won't do that. We are the largest plastic manufacturer in the world.
Right here in Troy?
Right here in Troy. If you go up under your sink tonight, all those little fittings will be made from our plastic. That's why you have to show people these things, because they have that look like you look, only you're paying attention, you're going like, wow, I've been needing to come over here.
Yes, sir.
And so that's what we do. Not only with that plastic, we make a little plastic bead that we sell all over the world. And like if I would have come to your school, I would have had all that.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to have all that when you come.
And you just show all that, and people see what Wiley Sanders truck line is about. We're not just about a bunch of trucks running up and down the road. We're about the industry. And you said something. I knew it was something I liked about you, but you said something during the break. And it's one of my favorite lines. I'm not looking for somebody that wants to drive a truck. I'm looking for somebody that wants to make a career. When you said that a while ago, you don't know how the hair that stood up on my arm. To hear you say that, to hear somebody that's thinking along the same way I'm thinking, I want you to take that back with you.
Oh, I definitely will.
And just look at that, and let me just kind of show you. One battery, you gotta use your battery. One battery could be on our truck full time. And you're thinking, how's that one battery? Okay. That's it.
Right now.
In the junk. Okay. That's it in the lead form. That's it in the plastic form. That's it in the plastic form of the beads. And then the fertilizer is not on there.
All right.
We take the liquid of the battery and make fertilizer.
All right, so you're basically doing regenerative farming. What that is you don't throw nothing away. You keep going back around and around and around. That's what we do at the farm. Yes, sir. I don't throw nothing away. If I can't feed it to you, I'll put it back on your table. I'll put it back in the ground and still put it back on your table.
That's exactly right.
Yes, sir.
Never heard it put like that, but that's exactly what we do. That's exactly what we do. Right. I mean, when a battery comes, and the guy that sent me that watched one of our shows on our YouTube. Listen to me. He got on me about calling it the Tim Collins Award. It's the Tip Collins Award. So I'm practicing saying that tonight. Tip Collins Award. But a guy sent me that and told me, I used to say, when a battery comes to Troy, it's dead. Now, when a battery comes to Troy, we make a new life. Gotcha. We give it another life for them.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. And that in turn does what? Create jobs.
Yes.
That in turn does what?
Keep down waste.
Great.
And it also keep down waste.
Keep down waste. Now, let me tell you something interesting about lead. Do you know where lead comes from? Because you're a farmer. You all know this.
Where lead come from?
The ground.
Straight from the earth.
Straight from the earth. So, every time we recycle some lead, what do we do for the earth?
Put it back in.
We don't disturb it. We don't take nothing out of it.
Oh, I get
that. That's already been taken out of it. We're using it. God has a beautiful country, and recycling keeps it beautiful.
I believe in that.
People can say what they want to say. Plastic milk jugs, we recycle them. Plastic bottle of waters.
Recycle all.
We recycle that. We recycle stuff that, and I ain't trying to be one of these big time fishermen, but Steve knows he does a lot of deep sea fishing, but he keeps it out of the sea.
Yeah.
He keeps it out of the sea. And you know, God was so nice to us that he gave us such a beautiful place to live. Anything that we can do to preserve it is good. But if we can preserve it, put food on tables, that's good.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
I believe in that.
You know, and I like to take the good out of anything bad. I like to look at it and find something good. COVID-19 was a bad thing.
That's what started me doing what I'm doing now because of
people's
COVID.
Eyes
yeah.
about how important the driver was. When the milk shelves got low, when the cereal shelves, when the tissue got low, when things got to get low, and then the drivers were still pushing. I had a lot of my drivers tell me sometimes they get off at the exit, people be giving them bottling water and everything. As long as we live on this earth, transporting is going to be necessary.
Yeah.
It's going to be necessary. You ever seen any grapes grown in Alabama?
Seen any grapes?
Grapes grown in Alabama.
I have some.
You grow grapes?
Yeah, I'm a farmer.
You a farmer? What all you grow?
All right, I do regenerative farming. We do everything from cattle, sheep, goats.
Really?
Yes, sir. We do crops. We're partnering with Auburn to get some horticulture and stuff like that going on. Yes, sir. We do a lot of things.
Y'all got a lot going on over there in York.
Sir.
And all this is in York,
All
Alabama?
of this is in York, Alabama.
I got to make sure when I come over there, I have all day.
Yes, sir. You get to relax. You get to see. I do agro-tourism. You get to come to the farm. You get to sit by the lake. Might do a little fishing. Take you down to the school because everything is is basically in the same vicinity. My backyard is my school, my farm, my living. Yes, sir.
That is good.
Yes, sir.
That is good. And you build career.
Yes, sir. Well, I believe I build opportunities. I let the person choose if this is going to be their career or not.
I want one of them big old Wiley Sanders signs put out there with this $1,000 sign on them. I'm going to get you one made. I want one of them.
Yes, sir.
I want you to catch some of our pamphlets. Man, I'm serious. I take guys and I tell them, you come here and you buy into the system. We match your 401k up to 4%. 4%. We match it.
Okay.
Off the gross pay. Not the net. We do it off the gross pay. If you add 2% more to that, what am I saying? You put 6 in. We're going to put 4.
Yeah,
that's going to give you 10%. You do 10% over 10 years. and you work hard, you have almost $100,000. Right? We figured it up one day. Not only that,
and
not
that's just
so
with
much,
savings, not even what you done accumulated or made over that time.
Not so much of the money. It's to have something to give your kids to leave back. I found out something. Other than toys, the older you get, the less money you really need.
I understand.
Because you ain't doing the things that you was once doing. I mean, I got a sick family member, and we went to Ohio this weekend. And other than gas and all, we didn't spend nothing else. We went out and eat a couple of times, but me and my wife, we don't eat nothing fancy. We went to Cracker Barrel, you know.
Right.
I carried my bicycle. I got out Saturday and I rode my bicycle around. You know, when you get settled in life, you know, everything I'm doing now is from my grandchildren. My children, they don't spend all their daddy money. Now I'm going to give it to the grandchildren.
Generational wealth.
But if you take care of yourself, I've never seen working hurt nobody. I'm just I've been working all my life. I found out the harder you work, the better things are for you. Work teaches you respect. It teaches you how to have something. And you be like your farm. I'm sure you can walk out there and look. Man, it's hard work sometimes.
Man,
but
every
you
day.
can walk out there and see it when you harvest something or do something. Or even if a student comes there and you get him through the program, he said, man, I want to drive a truck. Mr. Wallace, I want to drive a truck. And you teach him how to drive a truck. You don't know the warmth that goes in my heart when I'm going out that gate and I see a trainee coming in there. I shouldn't call him a trainee now. I see a driver coming in there that once was a trainee. And maybe somewhere down the road I encouraged him or he bought into the plan, you know, and I see him making money. It's a guy you kind of remind me of. He's a real slender guy, real quiet, don't say nothing. He went through the training program. Now, he just running. He'll come by safety. He'll wave, go in there and get him a bottle of water and just keep going. It was a guy, and I won't tell his name, but he didn't have nothing. He told me his family, they just come up hard. And he wanted to do better. He wanted to help his grandmother. And he said, he got him on these programs, went through the truck driving school. And when he called, he just told me that. He said, man, I want to go so I can make some money. Because so many people come in there and tell him this and that. And I said, trust me. That's what I told him. I said, trust me, give it a shot.
And it worked out great.
Worked out great. And I got a lot of stories I could just go on and on where people have came and have bought it. You got to think. You heard me say it this morning to them recruits was in there. We've been in business since 1959. If it's in trucking, and I can say this one, if it's in trucking, we either got it or we're on the way to get it. We're already looking at, I don't know much about it, so I ain't going to talk much about it, but I'm even going to say this. They're making another regen system, another compliance that you've got to be with. And I think you've got to be there by 2025 or something. I don't know exact dates. But one of the maintenance director was telling me about it. We're already looking into an engine that meets that. So we're not making plans to go out of business. We're making plans to keep growing.
You got to.
Now, I don't know what year that is that thing is coming out, but it makes me feel good to work for a company that's, I wouldn't have known nothing about it if he hadn't told me, a company that's already looking 2 or 3 years ahead.
Yeah, because you don't want to be left behind in time, so you do want to be able to change with time.
And I promise you, if you any student, and I'll give you my word on this, and my company's word, any student that you send us, if he does right, we're going to give him more. As the song said, we're going to give him an equal opportunity. It's going to be up to him to be successful. We're going to lay it on the table. We're going to give him. My safety director, the guy you met this morning,
yes, sir.
He always says, especially with a trainee, set him up for success. I wouldn't take a 21-year-old student and put him with a 60-year-old trainer. Unless I'm just real short. I try to make them compatible. Try to put the ladies with the ladies, the men with the men. age bracket. I asked the guy, man, what you like to do? He don't even know, but I'm trying to figure out what his trainer like. That's one I can think of off top of
Just so you're not unequally yoked. You and somebody else, you can match.
Dan Dodgers
build off each other's energy.
Is one of our trainers. Good guy. I know what Dan likes. Why? Because me and Dan are friends. I'm about friends with I'm about to know all my trainers on first name basis, and I know what they like to do. Dan is like me. He likes fast cars and motorcycles. If I see a guy coming in, he got his car on his chest or something, I'm going to ask him about that car. Or if he got on a Harley hat, I'm going to ask him something about that. If he gets all excited, it's okay, that's Dan, man.
Yeah.
Right, you know, because you're going to be with each other for 6 weeks. And this is another thing. While I'm on the 6th week, take this back to your school and let them know. Our 6-week program, it was 6 weeks. We had a 10-week program. Wow. That ain't what my watch say. That ain't what my watch say. But anyway, our program is 6 weeks long. First week, trainer drive. Second week, trainee drive. Weeks 3, 4, 5, and 6, they run it as a double team. Trainee gets paid for every mile that truck run.
Okay.
Man, it was good to have you all over here. I look forward to getting over there to see you. I look forward to getting off the air because we have been booted out. I don't know. We wasn't ready to go. Don't go, but we're going to get off here though, ain't we? Hey, this has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. If you don't have nothing to do tonight, if you do have something to do tonight, change your plans. Come to the Sportsplex, to the Tip Collins Awards, and have a good time. We'll see you tonight.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load.